Hey guys, welcome back. So I can't do my normal build video today because I am in Chicago, but the Rogue One trailer came out this morning, and sorry, I gotta check my stop here. The Rogue One trailer came out this morning, and I noticed a serious issue with my droid that I'm working on. Not my droid, the one in the damn movie. They did something wrong, so we're gonna take a look at that right now and discuss for a little bit. Alright, at first I was really excited, but then I noticed something. Let's take a look at that again. You see that? Alright, one more time. Here it is. Now, I'll give you a little hint as to what is actually wrong here. Here is a really close look. Do you see it? Look at that back panel. That is from C-3PO. That is not the correct back panel for this droid. It looks like they took it from one of the toys. Maybe there's a few versions that have a C-3PO back, like this one. The old Kenner toy kind of has a C-3PO-esque back piece. Not till later did they correct this and make it look like the actual droid from the original movies, which looks like this. Here are some photos from the Star Wars Identities exhibit where this costume was on display. There are lots and lots of photos out of this droid, so there's plenty of reference. Alright, so my big complaint about this is that they spent a tremendous amount of time and money making so many of these costumes really look pretty accurate to what they're going to look like in A New Hope, which obviously came before this, but this movie, the events in this are supposed to take place very shortly before A New Hope, so all the costumes look generally accurate as far as that goes. They really captured the overall essence of the costumes, and of course they had to upgrade them. Now, all these films are going to be seen on at minimal, the very minimum is going to be 4K resolution, which means people can zoom in and scrutinize every little tiny detail. So they had to upgrade them a little bit just so they held up on this kind of format. The old films, people couldn't see stuff that was wrong with these costumes until they came out on Blu-ray, and then there's you can zoom in and look at things that, the Stormtroopers were held together with tape, and they can't do that anymore. So I understand that they have to upgrade these things. And when I saw this droid initially, a few months ago, I made that video where I did the comparison between the old droid and the new droid, because I could spot some differences, but the overall spirit of the droid was there. Like, it looked correct for the most part. There were some little differences, like, they clearly had remodeled it, but it looked right overall. And I was okay with that. But when you turn it around and the back is completely wrong, I mean, seriously, guys, this costume, these things are all very expensive to make. I'm guessing this costume is probably close to $20,000 to make, maybe more. That's time to model all of the pieces, to print all of the pieces, to clean up all of the prints, to prep everything and get the costume assembled so it's wearable, to chrome it. All that stuff is very expensive. It's probably more than 20 grand to make this one costume. And to spend that much money and that much time working on this, and then to completely miss a huge detail like the entire back of the suit, is super, super disappointing. It makes no sense to me. It really looks like they just grabbed a toy off the shelf and just modeled it after that, and took, just totally dismissed what the original suit looked like. Which, again, going back to how they're treating Vader and the Stormtroopers and the Imperial Gunners and all these other costumes, why would they do that? Now, I know people who are working on this production who work directly with the departments that are making these costumes. So if any of you guys happen to be watching this, will you please pass this video along and just please, you guys, if you see this and you worked on that costume, I'm severely disappointed. You guys, you got to try harder than that. That costume has been on exhibit for years, and if it's not on exhibit right now, it's at the archives. And if I can go find pictures of the back of that suit in 5 minutes while I'm on vacation in Chicago, I'm not even home. I went on the internet on my phone and found pictures of the back of the real suit in minutes. Seriously, and you guys are gonna go make tens of thousands of dollars worth of costume and leave that out? Oh God, I'm super disappointed. Get it together, people.